Hello and welcome to What's Cooking Good Looking, a cultural phenomenon where I, Ralph Laurenson, a disco dancer and also sometimes an enabler, teaches you how to cook vegan food. Let's get started to it, shall we? Today we are making something really exciting, macaroni casserole, or in Swedish, macaroni pudding, and in some other language maybe macaroni pudding, I don't know. Pudding? Pudding, macaroni pudding, yeah. I tried to be Norwegian there, but it didn't turn out Norwegian at all. Macaroni pudding. Da! There it is. And now I will say it in Finnish, a language I do not speak. Macaroni puddingi. I'm amazing. And today I'm up to prove a thing, that is, even though you don't have all the ingredients, you can still scrape by. Me, for instance, today I did not... Weirdly enough, I didn't have enough macaroni. I don't know what I've done with it. Maybe sort of, jewelry and stuff. You do that as a kid, don't you? Maybe I sort of regressed. I'm not sure. I also did not have enough minced meat. So what did I do? Well, I added some other pasta to the pasta. And I added some chunks of vegan meat instead of the vegan minced meat. So I got enough, the volume or the weight is the same. Sen? That's Swedish. But I'm not sure. I'm still thinking about a yoga class maybe. I don't know. First you start by putting your oven on and set it to 200 degrees Celsius. Or if you're American or possibly Australian, you set it to something in longitude or latitudes. I do not speak that language, but it's supposed to be hot anyway. And also you cook 400 grams of uncooked pasta, preferably macaroni, but who knows? Yeah. And also there will be onions used. I might be delirious, but I can't find the onions, so instead we're having leeks. This is going to be a really interesting recipe for you to enjoy. Yes, people, I am cooking from a recipe of which I haven't got any of the ingredients, not full out. So this will be very exciting for you to watch what happens live here on my channel. So instead of one onion, I will be using about a deciliter of chopped leeks and 3 garlic cloves. Just as baffled as you are. I thought I bought all the ingredients, but apparently I haven't. Weird. I know last week I didn't have them, and then I was sort of content that now I got all the ingredients, and no. You start by putting some oil in a pan, and you also boil about 2 liters of water for the macaronians. And when the oil is hot, or hot-ish apparently, I thought there would be yeah, well it is. So you add the leeks and then you smash the garlic cloves. So, there goes the garlic cloves. Yes, I'm strong. And then you add the vegan meat, and this is just to sort of heat it up. Nothing sort of exceptional will happen to the meat. It's just you get it warm, so it's easier to cook this way when you put it in the oven. In goes the pasta for 8 minutes. Yeah, those are enormous. And now it's time for the sauce. And I've been taught that whenever you use flour in a sauce, you sort of burn it off first if it's a thick white sauce. In this recipe, they don't, so we won't. So you start by putting half a liter of vegan milk into a bowl, and then you add 1 deciliter of flour. That's the flour going in. Oh, I just got to dump it in. They're going to be so lumpy, but maybe not. Maybe not. Also, I realized over the recipe now, I was supposed to add tomato puree to that meat thing. I am instead going to pour it into this because, they all going to go together, right? And yes, I know it's better to cook the tomato puree because something to do with the sugars, something levels, but yeah, we're doing it this way. This is sort of, yes, this is how it was eating in Sweden during the Cold War. We weren't really affected by it. We are adding tomato puree and the broccoli, I almost said. The macaroni is done, so we're going to rinse that, or whatever you do. You sift it. No, you don't sift it. What's the word? Drain it. You drain it. You just whisk so that the tomato puree is not in a great big lump somewhere. I thought this would go all pink. Well, it is sort of pinkish. I don't know. It's frothy anyway. So now let's mix everything and pour it into this. This is a clean baking sheet, or tin. It just looks that way. I think we'll start by mixing the pasta with the meat substitute. Look at that, how funny. The macaroni is sort of hiding in the bigger macaronis. Well, I'm going to eat you anyway, so. I added a teaspoon of salt to this, and I will now grind some pepper. The original recipe says nothing about nutmeg, but I said macaroni, it must be nutmeg. The sauce is injected with plenty of black pepper and nutmeg, and here is a piece of nutmeg that I accidentally dropped in the sauce, and I will sort of dry it before putting it back in the jar because, you know, mildew and stuff. So now I'm not quite sure if I'm going to put this into this or this into that. I just decided I'm pouring this into that. And here it goes. Oh, God. Now this it goes into the oven for 40 minutes. Yes, that's 40 minutes. Or for those in countries where you don't count in minutes and hours, I don't know for how long, but the equivalent of it. They're supposed to turn crispy. Oh, and by the way, before you do that, you have to add. Should I put this in a larger pan? Maybe I should. This looks like it's going to overflow. Yes, I will. That is much better. And into this, you also add 3 deciliters of vegan cheese. Oh, well mixed. Into the oven it goes, and please note that I've done nothing like I'm supposed to do. So if something goes wrong, it's my fault completely. I looked at it, it looks positively disgusting. So everything I've done wrong with it seems to show. Oh, and yeah, I'm dining al fresco. Here is the pudding. Let's have a taste test. Oh, wait, there. It's a little dry because I let it get dry in the oven. It needs more salt, more nutmeg, more pepper. Otherwise, kind of divine. Thank you for watching and for liking, commenting, subscribing and following. It really helps, and something to do with the internet and the algorithm, I think. So thank you so